Hey friends, how's it going? Well, I think it's as done as it's gonna get for now because I have to get to work with it. I've got to get some work done, but it's been a long time coming, and I have to say, I'd give myself a B plus maybe. You know, there's things that I would like. I wish nothing went majorly wrong. It's just some things could be better. The slots could have been better, but they're totally functional. I think one thing I'm going to do is swap out these bolts for bolts with a smooth shank so that this can glide on something smooth. It's having the fences are having trouble running over those threads. So, that's minor. I did, once I put my straight edge on the fence, I had to flatten one of these dudes. Let's see if I can get this in the picture now. I had to run this on the face through the joiner because this was kicking out a little bit and it was causing me to do that number, which was leaving a little snipe, a little hiccup in the wood there. And once I ran that through the joiner one time, it flattened it out, and now things are running really smooth. You can see this guy. That's a rabbit, called a rabbit. Very nice cut. Older bit, so it's actually a nice cut for an older bit. Very little tear out on the cross grain cuts. So yeah, I just wanted to pop in, and I got the dust collection hooked up and the hose run, so it's really doing a nice job. One thing that a shop should have is a router table, because you can do so much with it. You can make joints, you can make stiles and rails, the verticals and horizontals of cabinet frames. You can make molding, all kinds of stuff. So it's very valuable, and it doesn't take a big fancy router table. Like I said, this is sort of something that's been floating around my head for some time now. I'm gonna go grab it real quick. This was it for a long time. This is, I think, this was given to me actually. And you can do a lot with a little. That's kind of where I'm at. I have a little fence that I made for this guy. The limitations of it is there's only so much you can move the fence, and this is only so big. So you just have to kind of recognize the limitations and proceed. A fence for a router is a very good idea. I'm talking about a aftermarket fence that actually, the router would sit here and this plugs into the router base. The only issue you run into with running that is a stability issue. You just have to practice that and get good with it. And then you can get wobbly at the end too. So there's a lot that you have to get used to and compensate for when you're running the router through the workpiece. And that's where something like this comes in, and it eliminates the stability issues that you face with a guide, guide fence, whatever you want to call it. So, and I can run through, I think rather than obsess on multiple videos on this, I'll come back to the router table when I'm building more stuff for it. So I'm gonna run some stock in this just to show you how, if you take your time and build something, even something like this scaled down, or even going and buying something that somebody else built at a Rockler or a Woodcraft or a woodworking supply place, it's well worth your money. But I always have a carpenter's mindset, being, try to do as much as you can with as little as you can. Get good at it, develop your skill, and then the tools will come. I mean, this is a conglomeration of since I was 21 or 2 years old. So anyway, without further blabbing and shenanigans, let me get stuff cleared off, and we'll do some work on this puppy. So anyway, without further yak-a-racking, this is the smooth type of bolt. It's too long because the threads poke out here, but these will get changed out today or tomorrow. I make a series of rabbets with my cabinets. Here's a back rabbet to accept the back, which, if you can see that, the back will fit in here like this. I've also got a dado running across to receive the cabinet bottom. What I want to get set up to do now is run a groove here at the top at the same depth as this. That's going to accept my top frame and hold my top real solid. I mean, for real. So, in order to get set up for this, I'm going to loosen my fence screws, push that back. So this pops out, and so I'm going to remove this bit. So this is what this bit looks like. This is an Amana bit. It's a 2-fluted mortising bit. I call it a mortising bit. And we'll take our 3/4 inch bit. We'll put him in. Her in, him, whichever. And we'll tighten it down. Don't over tighten, but it definitely needs to be snug. Flying steel is no fun. So then that pops back in. I think we're going to make it with that. Boom. Now, that's pretty much where we need to be. So, we have a scrap. Just double check. Oh, that's pretty lovely. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it could go back a little bit. Okay. 9/16. We're going to go half. Seven and a half. That's what we're going with. another 8. Love it. It's just a skosh below the side of the cabinet. So now we can run the rest of them very quickly and efficiently. And all I have to do is make some all I have to do is make the top face frame, or it's not a face frame, the top frame. All I have to do is make the top frame, and then I can start putting the cabinets together. So I'll have the carcasses put together very shortly here. So anyway, thanks again. It's really, I feel blessed to be able to do this. I mean, you guys are awesome. Thanks for all the comments yesterday on this. Like I said, I'm trying not to bore you to death on every molecule of this router table, but I'm really excited about it, and I hope that you guys will build your own router tables. Things are starting to pop and go, and it's very exciting times. The people that are involved on this page are inspiring to me, and you guys make it all worthwhile. Yeah, I mean, it's really that simple. So anyway, be kind and spread the love, and we'll keep plugging along and keep inspiring each other. So take care of yourselves. More Bonham triplets coming. We have to get better. Talk to you soon.